You guys might have heard of Ruby Frank from her amazing parenting tips and her wholesome YouTube family vlogging channel. But I made a video a while back covering her getting caught with all the child abuse and everything. And I just wanted to give an update, and she was sentenced. They gave her the maximum sentence, which is great. I think she deserves maximum sentence because she was very brutally abusing her children. I mean, they were starving for days at a time just for not doing like a chore or making their own food, even though their mom should be making them food because they're all minors and most of them are in like middle school, a couple in high school. But she finally got sentenced. I think they tried to give her like 60 years. It says the judge sentenced them to serve 4 terms of 1 to 15 years each for each children, I think. Says she tearfully apologized in court as she learned her fate. She previously pleaded guilty to starving and abusing her children. I don't even know how you do that as a parent or as a human being. How can you treat your kids who you're supposed to love more than anything in the world like they're just some kind of pet that you don't care about at all? Like, even pets, nobody treats their pets like this. If you treat your pet like this, you're probably a psychopath or a potential serial killer. So this woman was just abusing her children blatantly. She should have gotten caught a long time ago, but for some reason got away with it for way too long. Even had a whole parental guidance like group that she had, and the other person that was a part of the group apparently knew about all this stuff going on, didn't say anything, and was more than okay with it. I don't know. I don't know. With such a public life, there's no reason that it should have gone on as long as it did. She's crying here, but she's not crying for her children. She's crying for herself. She's sad that she got caught. All right. She's not sad for hurting her children, for starving her children, for abusing her children, for treating it like it's some kind of concentration camp. No, she's sad because she's getting caught and she's gonna be spending a long time in prison. 4 to 60 years, apparently. Yeah, it's ridiculous. I hope it's 60 years, genuinely. I hope they both get 60 years. And at her age, she's probably not going to be walking back out. So I hope nothing good for this woman. She's a completely evil and vile human being for treating her children this way. Look at her. She doesn't even look upset right now. She looks like she's perfectly fine, like she did nothing wrong. And then when they announce her sentence, then she starts crying. How pathetic is that? Just as a recap, the children were regularly denied food, water, beds to sleep in, and virtually all forms of entertainment. I think like she made her son sleep on some kind of beanbag instead of his bed because he pranked his brother. Like, you, I, I don't know. You can't do that. And then her excuse, get this, she says, I was led to believe that this world was an evil place filled with cops who control hospitals that injure government agencies that brainwash. Wait, that hospitals that injure government agencies that brainwash, church leaders who lie and lust, husbands who refuse to protect it, and wait, refuse to protect and children who need abuse. What the heck? Typo. I don't know if she just can't talk or if they did it. Anyway, she's trying to say she thought the world was an evil place, which makes no sense at all. How are you going to say the world is an evil place and then you treat your family like this? You're literally the evil person. You're creating this environment in your home that's super toxic and horrible. Like, your kids are probably going to have so many mental problems now, depression, anxiety, all these things affected just because I don't, not even a strict parent. Like, that's just way overboard. Obviously, an abuser going to prison for it. So, maximum punishment. And the punishment that she would give her children range from like emotional abuse, like threatening to cut off heads of stuffed animals, or withholding Christmas until they act better, like they're not going to have Christmas at all, and stuff like that, or denying them dinner or food. One time, the school called her to ask if they wanted to give her food, like in advance or something, and Ruby said, no, she's responsible for making her own food, let alone this is some elementary student, some little girl, some little kid is being denied food because she didn't make her own food, even though she's a child. So that's super messed up. Such a scumbag, honestly. What a horrible human being, honestly. It makes me so mad to talk about this. It's ridiculous. I hope that they both get the maximum sentence. You can see the judge is super annoyed. All right. Thank you for watching. See you guys. Like and subscribe.